Hey YouTube, going to make a quick video here. This is kind of just an update on the Kawasaki Ultra 150. I got the top end all pulled apart. Cylinder 1, let me pick it up here, has some major scoring. The cylinder definitely got hot and melted the piston and the top ring. So I don't know if it wasn't getting water to the cylinder, if the hose plugged up. Who knows? Again, it wasn't my jet ski, so there's no telling. I really didn't know what I was going to find getting into this thing. So yeah, I've got that issue on the top side, and as I continue to dig into it, here on cylinder 2, the connection rod here is stuck. This bearing, that brass shim that's in there is toast. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's actually moving the whole crank. It's got some play, but it's definitely not like it should be. Here's cylinder 1, or what I'm calling cylinder 1, or the piston for it. You can see the chunk completely gone out of it. Definitely got hot. Cylinder 3 is just really nasty. It was one that was kind of exposed to the elements, but yeah. So kind of the next step is going to be pulling the crankcase off. Just taking a look at the backside. Hopefully it's all in good shape, and all I'll have to do is replace the connecting rod, rebuild it, and then rebuild the top end. But honestly don't know. I've never messed with one of these. I did find connecting rods, but I'm not 100% sure how these even come off yet. So we'll see when I get it all tore apart. I may do kind of a short video of once I get all that out and putting that together, and then my plan is to show like the rebuild process, putting this all back together and in the jet ski. So the next plan with this, I still want to get this up and get it power washed, get all the oil and grime out of it. So see if I can get that done, get this all cleaned up and ready. So when I get the motor rebuilt, it'll be ready just to throw in, and hopefully I don't find any more surprises with this one. On the little Sea-Doo, I had it running, but it randomly decides when it wants to spark. Earlier I had it running for probably 15 seconds. Sounded great. Idled, revved out. I mean, really sounded good. And then once I crank it back over, no spark. So like I said, just kind of does it at random. Originally I thought it was a ground down here inside. How well you can see that, but originally I thought it was these wires here. Sorry, there we go. These here. So I took them off, cleaned them all up, tightened it back down. Still no spark. Then I noticed this plug going into the top wasn't connected exactly right, so I took it off, plugged it back in, and honestly I haven't given it a try yet. So we'll see what that does. I'm sure it could be the pickup, could be a coil, who knows, but it does run. It did sound really good, so I'm not super concerned with it. I mean, something electrical, or like I said, if it's a coil or something like that. But hopefully I can get that one up and going. But yeah, so kind of the next step with this is to pull the bottom end off, see what I'm going to need, and get parts coming. Quick, I guess another little update. I did get the carburetor in for a little go-kart here. It may fire up, I don't know. I don't have fuel to it right now, but yeah, ran for a second. But got to mess with the jetting. It's not quite right, which I knew putting that on it wasn't going to be. So I'm going to jet it back to what the stock carb had, and go from there. And then I've got to figure out a fuel line or a fuel tank, because I really don't want to keep that little tank on top. So we'll I've got a couple online I'm looking at, so I think I'll just get one of those. I think it's like a 5-gallon or something though, but I think it'll sit right in that basket. So, but yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at now. Again, if anybody has any questions or anything like that needs help on something, if they're working on one, I'll do my best to help you out. And feel free to share the videos and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.